At Unearthly 609. Welcome to my channel. At Unearthly 609. Said. Bud Ostorozin.
Хорошо, моя дорогая. Спасибо. Я вижу, ты позвонишь мне via WhatsApp, потому что я вижу, ты позвонишь мне, но это был 1 час до, так я думаю, что это был до я начинается работы. Я не вижу это. Я думаю, что ты уже спишь. Спокойной ночи, моя дорогая. Good night and welcome everyone to tonight's live stream on the 4th of May 2026. The time here in the UK is 22:02, 2 minutes past 10.
At Unearthly 609. Said. I don't know why you call me on Max.
Ладно, хорошо. Thank you very much for the hearts, thank you.
At Cat and Dog Lover. Welcome to my channel. At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. Hi.
Hello cat and dog lover. How are you doing? Welcome to tonight's live. How are you doing, Gracie?
At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. Not good.
How comes, Gracie? What's going on? It's a long weekend, Gracie. I'm sorry to hear this. You should be enjoying your long weekend.
At Cat and Dog Lover. My cat won't go to bed, he's just bugging me.
Oh. Cats don't sleep at night, Gracie. He's about to go for a hunt.
At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. Yeah, I've got work TMR.
What is the work tomorrow? Where are you going?
At ETOIL-J5X. Welcome to my channel. At Gingadib4051. Welcome to my channel. At ETOIL-J5X. Said. Hello. At Gingadib4051. Said. Hello, Jose. And
Hello.
Cat and Dog Lover
Hello, Ginger.
said, he is on my bed.
Hello, Ginger. Hello, Oil. Sorry, I didn't get the name of the 80 Oil.
And Gigadip4051 said, hello, Cat. And EDOIL-J5X said, oh, nice. Ha ha ha.
8 Oil. Thank you very much for being here. Ginger, welcome. Thank you for being here as well. How are you guys doing?
And Cat and Dog Lover said, North Wales for a change, it's not ADR. And Gigadip4051 said, nice to have you, Oil.
How's your day going, Ginger?
And Vicky Durham 9574. Welcome to my channel. And Vicky Durham 9574 said, good afternoon, hi. And Gigadip4051 said, I am doing well, thank you.
Good
And
evening, Vicky.
EDO-J5X said, ha ha ha, eyes on road, in from Albania, you my friend. And Gigadip4051
Very nice,
said,
City Oil.
Vicky, good to see you.
How is Albania at the
And
moment,
Vicky
Eddie Oil?
9574 said, hi Ginger.
Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Thank you.
And EDOIL-J5X said, Albania is a country on Europe, where are you from? And Gigadip4051 said, we had a pretty heavy rain come through earlier.
Oh, the rain has held up here in the UK, Ginger. Eddie Oil, I'm originally from Belize, but I live in the UK. So I'm currently on the M5 in the UK at the moment. Near Bristol, junction 17 going past now. Here has been a pretty
And
decent
Vicky
day,
Durham 9574
at least the evening.
said, send some rain, Ginger.
Oh, Vicky, you've been asking for some rain for a long time now. Where are you, Vicky? Is it in Florida? I think you might be in Florida.
And Gigadip4051 said, Vicky, we don't need any more at the moment. And Vicky Durham 9574 said, no, but we need rain.
Which state are you from?
And Vicky Durham 9574 said, North Carolina.
Thank you, Vicky. North Carolina, missing some rain. Okay. Well, I hope you get some rain soon, Vicky. Is this unusual of North Carolina to be lacking of rain? Or is it normal?
And cat and dog lover said, my cat is not happy. And Vicky Durham 9574 said, me too.
Cat and dog lover, what's wrong with your cat? Is it having a bit of a spell?
And cat and dog lover said, crying. And Vicky Durham 9574 said, yes, normal.
Okay. That's good, Vicky. Well, good and not good, because if it is strange, well, if it's unusual, that's when I would be a bit worried. Cat and dog lover, you might need to he might be hungry. Let him outside, let him hunting. Let him go hunting for mice.
And Vicky Durham 9574 said, hi cat. And Char-1MS. Welcome to my channel. And Char-1MS said, cat are you itchy?
Thank you very much for the likes. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And cat and dog lover said, it doesn't go out at night, Charlie animal. And Gigadip4051 said, it's almost time to feed my dog. She started bugging me an hour ago. And Char-1MS said, that was funny. And Gigadip4051 said, welcome Char.
Cat and dog lover, sounds like your cat might be scared the cat if it doesn't go out at night.
And Char-1MS said, OMG or Ginger, your dog is so freaking cute. And Vicky Durham 9574 said, hi Char.
Thank you very much for the like.
Gigadip4051 said, thank you. And Char-1MS said, he must have nasty ass farts, lol, I have a big dog too. And cat and dog lover said, rolling on the floor laughing, he is biting the blanket right now, rolling on the floor laughing.
Probably heard me talking about him.
And Vicky
Cat and
Durham
dog lover.
9574 said, I think all animals are cute.
Where are you viewing from, Char, if you don't mind me asking?
And Char-1MS said, from Canada.
Thank you very much for being here, Char.
And Cat and Dog Lover said, from.
Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
And Cat and Dog Lover said, he's off the bed now on the floor. And Dakotagrub-I7X, welcome to my channel. And MyGugar12, welcome to my channel. And Dakotagrub-I7X said, yes, I can see that ape. And MyGugar12 said, that road is from what country?
It is in the UK. The M5 motorway of the UK. Coming up to junction 15.
And Cat and Dog Lover says,
Hopefully there's not going to be any accident. The person talking about accident. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
Gigadip4051 said, unearthly, I was about to redirect from that comment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, unearthly. My wife is like a shark, ginger dip. My wife is like a shark on blood.
love that she is around supporting you and this community.
Cheers, Ginger. Where would I be without her, Ginger? Thank you very much, everyone, for viewing live on British Roads. The time here in the UK is currently 22:23, and I am currently on the M5 motorway heading north towards Haydock. Going past junction 15 of the M5, coming up to junction 14.
At Unearthly 609 said, "Hello Ginger." At Unearthly 609 said, "Smiling face." Gigaduck4051 said, "Nice to see you, Unearthly Grin."
Where is my good friend Robert? Is Robert sleeping? I hope everything is okay with Robert. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome and thank you for being here on British Roads. Mike Brown, Redemption, and Steve Mott. Hope they're all doing great. very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for the like.
AdavidroETL6811. Welcome to my channel. AdavidroETL6811 said, where are you now?
Hello, David. I'm currently on the M5 motorway heading north, a few minutes away from junction 13. Yeah, I think it's junction.
David4051 said, hello, David.
Welcome and thank you very much for being here, David. How are you doing today? Where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me asking? Here in the UK or abroad?
AdavidroETL6811 said, between J5 and J6.
Okay, junction 5 and junction 6. That's like a little bit further north of Worcester, right? Thank you very much for the hearts.
User_505. Welcome to my channel. And user_505 said, hello, new subscriber from New Mexico 64. And AdavidroETL said, that's right, smiley face.
Thank you very much, 505. Welcome.
And Gigadip4051 said, USA, welcome to the community, great to have you here.
Your support is greatly appreciated, 505.
And user_505 said, Ginger, thank you. And James Peters 1352. Welcome to Peters 1352. Said, my first time here, just subscribed. I am from South Wales.
Good night, James
And
Peters.
Terry-P5L2T. Welcome to my channel. And Terry-P5L2T said, ya don't sound British, mate. And Gigadip4051 said, James, welcome and thank you.
James Peters,
Good to have you.
thank you very much for being here. Your support is
User
great.
underscore 505 said, safe travels, sir. At Gigaton 4051.
Thank you very much.
Terry, how are you?
Welcome, Terry.
At Terry-P5L2T said, where you at?
Currently on the M5 motorway heading north, coming up to junction 12, cluster shortly. Where are you viewing from, Terry?
At Terry-P5L2T said, USA.
Very nice, Terry. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I am British, originally from Belize, formerly known as British Honduras. And then in 2009, I got recruited and brought over to the UK to join the British
At
Army.
Onlyborn Falcon, welcome to my channel. At Onlyborn Falcon said, hello from Germany. Daniela K had medium light skin tone.
Hello,
At
Onlyborn.
Terry-P5L2T said, oh wow. At R14F, welcome to my channel. At R14F said, hi. At Gigaton 4051 said, only born from Germany, welcome. At
R14.
Onlyborn Falcon said, hello.
Welcome. Thank you very much for being here, Only. And R14.
At Gigaton 4051 said, R14, great to have you. At R14F said, how are you?
I'm doing great, R14. Thank you very much for asking. Just on a night shift heading to Haydock, which is about 3 hours and a half drive, I think. Up near Liverpool. Only born. How's it going in Germany at the moment? Are you at
At
work
JuliaHam9701,
or at home?
welcome to my channel. At JuliaHam9701 said, where are you from?
Hello, Julia. Good night. Thank you very much for being here. I'm originally from Belize, but I live in the UK since 2009.
At Arnold-Q2I5H, welcome to my channel. At Arnold-Q2I5H said, idiot. At Gigaton 4051 said, Julia, welcome.
Hello, Arnold. How are you doing?
At Arnold-Q2I5H said, lol.
How are you doing tonight, Arnold? Where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me
At
asking?
JuliaHam9701 said, tie-in from the USA.
Thank you very much, Julia, for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Where in the USA are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Anecdotes 4051 said, Arnold, please be respectful. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And Juliaham 9701 said, South Carolina.
Very nice, Julia. Very nice. We've got North Carolina, South Carolina, Indiana, I think New Mexico. Thank you very much, USA supporters, for being here.
And Juliaham 9701 said, Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome and thank you very much for viewing live on British Roads. The time here in the UK is 22:39, so 39 minutes past 10 at night. I am currently on the M5 motorway, just going past the Gloucester services, heading towards Haydock. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Ringdedecker 8227. Welcome to my channel. At Terrybadu-C3E. Welcome to my channel. At Ringdedecker 8227. Said. Boring shit. At Terrybadu-C3E. Said. M74.
No, M5.
And Juliaham 9701 said, We drive on the other side of the road. This is messing with me lol haha. And Dixjam, welcome to my channel. And Dixjam said, You laid your shite. At Robert7489, welcome to my channel. At Robert7489 said, Good day Ginger. Hi Jose, did you have a nice break?
Hello Robert, welcome and thank you very much for being here. Yes, I did have a good 38 hours off thereabouts. It was good. I'm recharged and ready to go.
And Dixjam said, Robot Voice is a lesbian seagull. At Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022. Welcome to my channel. At Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022. Said. Where are you off to tonight, pal? At Juliaham 9701. Said. Are you working?
Hello Scorpion, welcome and thank you very much for being here. Yes, I am working and heading to Haydock, which is near Liverpool.
At Gilgaton 4051. Said. Welcome everyone, hope everyone is enjoying the stream. And Robert7489 said, just been reading all the comments. Few live wires on the stream I see.
Yeah, you're right. A few boring people, Robert. You're right. Probably.
And JuliaHam9701 said, please be safe, buddy. And Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022
Thank you very much, Julia.
said, hi Ginger, hi Rob, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And Gigadib4051 said, yes Robert, so glad you're here. And Robert7489 said, lol.
Probably a few basement dwellers. Basement creatures, Robert.
And Camel-ZB9KV. Welcome to my channel. And Camel-ZB9KV said, Poland GUROM Poland 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 Poland
Poland.
And 4051
Thank you very much.
Scorpion, how are you today? And Mohammed-3019 welcome to my channel. And Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022 said, I am good Ginger, I could do with a day off tomorrow, but I need to earn the pennies. And Mohammed-3019 said, what's going on there? And Gigadib4051 said, Camel, welcome.
Mohammed,
From Poland. And
Mohammed,
Robert7489
Camel, thank you very
said,
much.
yes, brought in better log in.
Kamel, Mohammed, thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And Mohammed-3019 said, no problemo. And Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022 said, delivery or collection tonight. And Gigadib4051 said, Scorpion the first understand that.
Delivery and a collection. So I'm taking some chilled food up to Haydock. I will drop this trailer and pick up another one coming from Scotland and bring it back to Bristol. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for the likes.
And Scorpion_Mortal Kombat 1022 said, what time do you expect to arrive back in Bristol? At F-King-Trucking. Welcome to my channel. At F-King-Trucking said, good evening. And Mohammed-3019
Good evening,
said,
F King. Welcome.
I have heard the news. They said oil reserves will end soon and world see the huge crisis. And Gigadib4051 said, hello F King. And Robert7489 said, will the Scottish load be ready for you or will you have to wait a while?
I'll probably have to wait, Robert. You're right. You seems like you're an experienced lorry driver. I'll get there. Every time I've been there for it, I've had to wait about 3 or 4 hours. So I'll get there, drop this load, get into my bed and sleep for a few hours. And then when it's ready, hook up and make my way back to Bristol. Probably about 8 in the morning, 8, 9 in the morning, I'll get back to Emerson's Green, Bristol. I started at 9 tonight, so in about 12 hours time I'll be getting back to Bristol. Probably gonna be a 15-hour shift tonight.
And Robert 7489 said, as long as you get paid. And Mohammed 3019
Always,
said,
Robert, always.
Where you from, mate? Where in UK?
Don't do it for free, Robert. Unearthly's
And
lurking.
Scorpion _ Mortal Kombat 1022 said, Liverpool to Bristol is what, roughly 3 hours?
3 hours, 3 hours and a half. More. It's probably gonna be about 3 hours because there's no traffic at the moment. Fingers crossed, nothing happens. Robert, Unearthly's lurking in the background, ready to collect the paycheck. Not done for free. I'm from Bristol in the UK, Mohammed. How about yourself? Where are you viewing from?
And Robert 7489 said, lol, smart lady. And Mohammed 3019 said, very well, mate.
Where are you viewing from, Mohammed, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you very much once again for being here, being part of the community. Is Julia still here? Or has the road...
Def-King-Trucking said, what are the fuel prices like over there? $5 to $8 a gallon over here.
Oh, F King, I haven't fueled up because this evening when I was heading to work and wanted to fuel up, the petrol station was closed. It's bank holiday here in the UK today. So most places were closed by the time I left for work. Probably going to see it in the morning and it's going to be, I'm not sure, probably someone can comment. Currently, I'm not sure what it is. Probably about
And Mohammed 3019. Chat timer is on 34 seconds. I can't type fast from Pakistan, mate. And Gigaton 4051
Cheers, Mohammed.
said, I have not seen Julie in a moment.
Oh, the roads have probably screwed her head up, so she's gone. She said it was annoying her. So I thought maybe she want to get some practice for when she visits the UK, but it's probably too much for her. Mohammed, I saw the
And
news.
Mohammed 3019 said, cheers, mate.
I saw the news. You guys getting your fuel on motorcycles across the border from Iran, so you should be okay.
Now that oil is not refined.
Oh, okay. It's probably about £1.85. I've said £1.85, or a little bit short of £2 here in the UK, I would say.
And Mohammed 3019 said, yeah. And Robert 7489 said, Mohammed, where does it get refined? Mohammed-3019 said, Oil refineries brother, at Robert7489 said, also king, Brits are in liters.
So yeah, we are in liters. So in dollars, I'd say we are probably about $6 per gallon, or maybe more.
At Robert7489 said, in Pakistan.
Mohammed, sorry about the slow mode for the comments. It's just if I don't do it that way, the trolls take over.
At Mohammed-3019 said, no, not in Pakistan. At Robert7489 said, more Jose, multiply by 4.2. At Mohammed-3019 said, yeah, I get that, mate.
Oh wow, Robert, so that's about 4.2 by, let's call it $2. Yeah, £1.85 is probably about $2. So we're paying about $10 per gallon. Was F King, you guys are paying, did you say $5? $6? So we're probably paying double what you're paying. But I think we should run away from this topic.
At Robert7489 said, you got it, Jose.
Cheers, Robert. You're very much like my wife, Robert.
At F-King-Trucking
I won't get very far without you.
$2.50. At Mohammed-3019 said, Roberto, it's all because of Donald Duck.
Well, I've got my opinion, but like I said, YouTube is probably gonna sink me to the bottom of the subscription list. But I think it's above him. He's only a little pawn in the big game. He's just doing someone else's bidding. That's my 2 cents, and can we probably move on, please?
At F-King-Trucking said, enough said.
Cheers, F King. You get where I'm coming from.
At Robert7489 said, no politics then, guys, please. At Mohammed-3019 said, they love to interfere international borders.
I've been going half an hour and I've had 23 likes and probably loads of subscribers. If I keep that up, I'm probably gonna go about 2 days with getting about 10 likes and 5 subscribers. So I gotta stay away from that topic, Mohammed. YouTube doesn't like that sort of conversation. We're gonna talk about fairies and rainbow, green grass in the fields and beautiful flowers, tulips and roses. So if we can talk about that, it's gonna be very nice. As
At
Bruno,
F-King-Trucking said, good news, I should get my truck back Wednesday.
is that with a new axle, F
And
King?
Mohammed-3019 said, fine, who knows better than me?
Cheers, mate. Cheers. I appreciate it, Mohammed. I do appreciate your understanding. I would be able to have about a week conversation with you about all that sort of topic. I am very passionate, and I am following everything that is going on throughout the world very closely as well. But
At F-King-Trucking said, yeah.
I just can't discuss it
And
here.
Dakota-I7X said, yes, I can see that thing. And Mohammed-3019 said, of course, man. And Robert7489 said, oh, Jose, did you catch that meteorite on cam from the other night?
Do you remember which night it was, Robert? I don't remember. It might not have come off on the. I don't think so because.
And Dakota-I7X said, yes, I can see that thing.
Cheers, Dakota Grub. Robert, I don't think so because I saw it and then I asked you guys, did you see that? And nobody said yes, so I'm guessing it didn't come across on the live. It was massive and green and had a long tail, Robert. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. The camera's view is too narrow.
At F-King-Trucking said, dealer is buying me a new spindle for the one they messed up. And Mohammed-3019 said, you seems very smart guy. And Robert7489 said, okay, I didn't see it at the time. And Dakota-I7X said, yes, I can see that thing.
Cheers, Mohammed F. King. That's very nice, mate. I'm happy it worked out in the end for you. Thank you very much for being here, Dakota Grub. How are you doing? What's the weather like in Dakota?
And Mohammed-3019 said, man, I love the way she says. And Dakota-I7X said, yes, I can see that thing. And Robert7489 said, Dakota, you have posted the same message 3 times.
Ginger, Robert, I'd ask you guys to please be like my wife. I know it's a bit harsh, but it's probably better to not tolerate the live wires like you said, Robert, because I've thought about it and my channel could.
And Greg Bouchard 414. Welcome to my channel. And Greg Bouchard 414 said, hi, how are you okay today?
Hello, Greg. Welcome and thank you very much for being here. I'm doing very well, Greg. Thank you for asking.
And Mohammed-3019 said, even this robotic voice can sense the feeling. And Robert7489 said, okay, Jose. And Gilgadip4051 said, Greg, welcome.
Yeah, don't need those people, Robert. I think
And Rahul6 6248. Welcome to my channel. And Rahul 6248 said, why are there no lights on the road? And Gigadib 4051 said, Jose, I put him in a timeout. And Greg Bouchard 414 said, how's their wife?
My wife's doing very
And F-King-Trucking
well,
said,
Greg.
I would love to travel to the UK and drive that cab over. 40 years ago I started driving cab overs.
You're welcome, F King. Come over anytime, mate. Could probably arrange something, pick you up at the airport, drive you around. Why not? Greg, thank you very much for asking. My wife's doing great, thank you. I think she's probably fallen asleep now because if she had been awake, the Kotek Grub would have been gone already a long time ago. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for being here
And Greg Bouchard 414
live
said,
on British Roads.
is good. And Mohammed-3019 said, ha 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 la 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 ha na kakaka. And Unearthly 609 said, Ginger OK sign. And Greg Bouchard 414 said, or are you going to? 489 said, buffering a bit here, Jose.
Sorry, Rob. There's no lights in the road
And
because
Scorpion_Autocombat 1022 said, F King, do you drive black cabs? And Mohammed-3019 said, Hakuna Matata.
isolated part of the motorway, that's where there's no light at the moment, and buffering internet is probably a bit bad here, and I'm heading to Haydock, which is near Liverpool
And
Junction.
Greg Bouchard 414 said, to save money.
Yes, probably because it's an isolated part of the road, and
And Steve Dashmont, welcome to my channel. And Steve Dashmont said, Jose, great to see you again, brother. Hope you had a good bank holiday.
Steve, thank you very much for being here. I also
And
hope
Greg
you had a
Bouchard
good
414
bank holiday.
said, see way.
Hope you had a good bank holiday, Steve Mott.
And Gigadib 4051 said, nice to have you, Steve. And Mohammed-3019 said, morning. Are you on Peterbilt truck? And F-King-Trucking said, I own a 579 Peterbilt and pull a refer trailer. And Steve Dashmont said, hi Ginger, hand waving.
No, I'm on a MAN truck. So probably the worst truck in the history of trucks. But it's okay. I'm working. It's getting me along. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. 27 likes in 40 minutes. That's awesome. That's like the most likes I've had in this short period of time. Your support
And
is
Greg Bouchard 414
greatly
said,
appreciated.
hi Steve, how are you okay today? And Steve Dashmont said, Jose, just so you know, the MOT stands for Marching Together, being a Leeds United fan.
Oh, marching on together as well. I'm heading up your way,
And Mohammed-3019 said,
Steve.
oh, that's good. Looks quite high.
Maybe not so close, but almost
And
there.
F-King-Trucking said, that's all that counts. Reliable truck.
I'm not sure about reliable F King, but
And Steve Dashmont
at the moment
said,
it's doing the job.
Hi Greg, all good, thanks, and you?
How's Leeds doing in the football, Steve? I'm not up to date with the football, so maybe you can fill me in on how Leeds is doing, and the fellow subscribers. How's Leeds doing on the football?
And Greg Bouchard 414 said, is very good, Steve. And Steve Dashmont said, are you going on the M62?
No, I'm on M5 at the moment, just going past junction 7 or 6, I think it is. Might be
And Mohammed 3019
near Worcester.
said, oil reserves will end soon and world will see the bigger crises, and it all starts from June.
Let's hope not, Mohammed. Let's hope everything changes and let's think positive. I like to think positive, you know.
And Mohammed 3019 said, positive but be prepared.
Exactly.
And Bobila 1872
Exactly, Mohammed. That's very
welcome
true.
to my channel. And Bobila 1872 said, Leeds are safe in the Premier League L. And Steve Dashmont
Very nice.
said,
Very nice.
they're doing okay, Jose. Leeds have a staying in the Premier League, so that's good this season, Jose.
That's very good, mate. I hope they do well, and well, let's hope they win for you, Steve. Let's hope they win.
And Mohammed 3019 said, that's fact, brother. At F-King-Trucking said, money and loads are good now. Plan to keep hammering while the getting is good. And Steve Dashmont said, next Monday Leeds away at Tottenham.
Nice, F King. That's the plan with me as well. Just keep on keeping on. As Joe Dirt would
And
have said.
Robert7489 said, this is a trucking stream. No politics, please.
Yes, everyone. Let's talk about Man and Daf.
At Wolf underscore
Scania.
devil-rz4oe. Welcome to my channel. At Wolf underscore devil-rz4oe. Said, it's 11. One, go to sleep. And Mohammed 3019 said,
No rest for the
I'm
wicked.
trying to live off grid, but it's too difficult. I'm city man.
No rest for the wicked, the person who said about sleeping. Wolf.
And Dakota Grub I7X said, hi, hand waving.
Hello, Dakota Grub. How are you doing? Thank you very much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
And Steve Dashmont said, will you go down M1 then the M62? At F-King-Trucking said, I'm a country girl. And Mohammed 3019 said, in old city boy mate. At Wolf underscore devil-rz4oe said, damn bro, at least try get some sleep even if it's 1 hour.
I
And
will.
Dakota Grub I7X said, how are you doing today?
I will get some sleep.
A Gigadent 4051 said, "Okay, Jose, hubby going to be home soon from his first day at his job. I'll try and check back later on."
Okay. No worries, Ginger Dip. Enjoy your time with your
A
family.
Dakota-I7X said, "How the weather?"
The weather here is
And
doing great.
Mohammed-3019 said, "Oil crisis means food crisis, and human body needs food to survive." At Wolf_Devil-RZ40E said, ZZZ. At Robert7489 said, "Bye Ginger."
Bye
At
bye.
Dakota-I7X
That's right. Bye bye,
said,
Ginger. Take
"Yes,
care.
I can see that, babe." And J Slapper,
No,
"Welcome to my channel." And J Slapper said,
Steve, I'm heading
"Crisis is a load of waffle."
M
At Gigadent4051
M5,
said,
M6 to junction
"Robert, to you
23.
later on."
Not heading on M1. It's gonna be
And
M5, M6 only.
Dakota-I7X said, "Yes, I can see that, babe." And Mohammed-3019 said, "Yeehaw."
Dakota Grub, how are you doing? Is something wrong? Seems like you're tripping over and over.
And Steve-Mod said, "Okay, Jose." And J Snapper said, "Be safe, my bro."
Cheers, man. J Slapper, thank you very much. You be safe as well. Where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me asking, J Slapper? Here in the UK or somewhere else?
At F-King-Trucking said, "Do you have hours of service rules?" And J Snapper said, "Bradford bro, if you know that."
Cheers. Yes, I know Bradford. Thank you very much for being here, J Slapper. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yes, there is F King. There's you get service checked every 3 months,
And
and
Mohammed-3019 said, "Man, I love to exchange information, but you said no, that means no."
Mohammed, sorry
And J
man.
Snapper
I know
said,
you're itching.
"It's all love, man, safe travels."
Thank you, Mohammed. I know you might be itching, mate, and I'm also itching to vent my frustration about all that's going on in the world, but I just can't do it here. Send me a message on send me an email on my I've got my email address on my channel description.
And Mohammed-3019 said, "Cold sweat smile, yeah, 100%."
Send me an email. We might be able to exchange numbers and then someday have a discussion over the phone. I don't
And
mind.
F-King-Trucking said, "We are all itching."
You're right, F King, we're all itching. Oh, if only YouTube wasn't such pro freedom of speech. YouTube is too freedom.
And the Government Zero, "Welcome to my channel." And the Government Zero said, "Have you paid your insurance?" And
Ye-
Mohammed-3019 said, "Of course, mate."
YouTube's too freedom of speech, so this is why we can't express our speech. But we've probably got similar ideas and similar opinion, Mohammed. Yes, I have paid my insurance for this year on my car.
And the Government Zero said, good.
How are you doing, Government Zero? Welcome and thank you very much for being here. Where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me asking?
FSGIPFSJ. Welcome to my channel. FSGIPFSJ. Said, BXGSSD.
Sorry, I didn't get that name, but thank you very much for being here. Welcome. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Mohammed-3019 said, I know we have the same mind, we're from different places but we respect all that. At F-King-Trucking said, I pay $14,000 a year for truck insurance. At the government zero
Really?
said, all good, how's you? I'm from America.
14,000.
At Rocket7489 said, Zoo, that code is for what?
$14,000 per year. That's a lot of money insurance, but you're trucking, so I understand. I don't think the truck insurance here in the UK is that much. How many trucks do you have, F King? Is it one truck or you have multiple trucks? Because
At the government zero said, where are you? At Mohammed-3019 said,
UK. Currently in the UK on the M5 motorway, going past junction 5, there are 5, yes I think it might be 5. Heading towards Haydock, which is near Liverpool.
At the government zero said, nice, safe trip. At Mohammed-3019 said, $14,000 insurance, how much you earn, boy? At F-King-Trucking said, one truck, and that's a good rate.
Government Zero, thank you very much. Where are you viewing from? You might have told me, but I didn't get that. 40. I checked the trucking insurance not too long ago here in the UK. I think it said for one truck is a couple £1,000. I think
At
it's.
the government zero said, America.
Cheers, America. Thank you very much, Government Zero, for being here. I appreciate your support. I think it might have been for one lorry. I can't remember. I might be wrong, but I think it's like £1,800, which is.
At F-King-Trucking said, America also.
A little bit over $2,000, I think. I might be wrong. I will double check.
At Rodson2711
F King.
welcome to my channel. At Rodson2711 said, good night from South Spain, Malaga. At the government zero
Muchas gracias.
said, have a good night. At Mohammed-3019 said, I love Donald Duck.
Mohammed, have a good night. Thank you very much for your support. Muchas gracias, España, por estar aquí. No sé si hablas
At
español.
Rocket7489 said, good night, Brit. At the government zero said, I love Mickey Mouse.
What did Puff? Was it Puff called Royal Rat? Oh, Puff said
At
it.
Mohammed-3019
Royal Rat.
said, later, mate.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Send me an email and we can have a long discussion for a few
At
days.
F-King-Trucking said, I own a trucking company and have my own authority.
Yeah, I was a few years ago when I just started doing driving after I left the army. I did.
At the government zero said, Disney fan.
I did have a limited company. I was a limited driver, and I did have my own company, F King. So I've done it for a bit as well. But when it comes to the insurance, I googled it not so long ago, and I was sure it's not that much. It was probably under $2,000 for a truck here in the UK, if I remember correctly. But I might be wrong. I'll Google it once again, because when I started my YouTube channel, I looked into owning my own lorry and operating my own lorry, and I did all that research, but I've forgotten how much it was. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for the heart. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Easy Tiger 652. Welcome to my channel. At
Easy Tiger.
Did you do a full business plan, Jose? At F-King-Trucking. Said. I was in the Navy for 12 years when I was young.
I was in the British Army for 6 years, F King. Robert, do you mean long ago when I started the lorry driving, or just recently when I started my YouTube channel? I think recently I didn't do a full business plan. I just was doing general research. I didn't think my
Robert 7489 said, my son is in the Australian Navy, coming up 20 years, King.
That's long, Robert, that's long. 20 years.
At Robert 7489 said, when you looked at trucking.
Just recently, I didn't go too much into, I know I didn't make up a full business plan. I was just doing a little bit of research. I didn't think my YouTube channel was gonna hit, make it big very quickly. So it was just a general search. Thank you very much for the likes. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And Robert 7489 said, hi Tiger.
That's right, Easy Tiger.
At F-King-Trucking said, we have a problem with predatory leasing over here. Drivers getting the shaft working hard and going broke. At Robert 7489 said, okay. Make sure to do a comprehensive plan out to 4 years, Jose. At Rodson 2711 said, yes, I speak Spanish.
I will do that, Robert. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Muchas gracias por su apoyo. F King, I don't think it's only the drivers. I think it's everybody getting shafted, and only a little bit. Oh, I'm going political again. So, Mohammed, I know what you mean, man. F King, it's not just the drivers getting shafted, it's everybody getting shafted currently. Yes, Robert, you're right. I should probably do that, but yes, I'll look into it, Robert. It is appreciated.
At Robert7489 said, I will put you in timeout, Jose.lol.
I see you're learning from my wife, Jason. You're learning from my wife, Robert.
At F-King-Trucking said, personally, staying a company driver at the moment is a smart move.
You know, so I'm guessing you claim all your expenses and stuff through your company, right, F King? A few years ago, that was very big here in the UK, being a limited
At
company.
Robert7489 said, I agree, King. I have told Jose numerous times.
Yes, but you see, the thing is that was
At
a
Unearthly609 said, my eyes are closing. I'm going to sleep. Good night, everyone.
thank you very much,
At Unearthly609 said,
my darling.
I heart my husband.
Thank you very much, Anartle. Good night and sweet dreams. Love you as well. Robert F. King, you know, the limited company driver was a big thing a few years ago here in the UK. But then,
At Robert7489 said, night, Mrs. Jose.
but then the people in charge realized that drivers were too happy and they were making a good living, so they decided to cut it out, and so there is no longer that limited company driver. They brought in something called IR35, whereby you can't claim your expenses, and they just made it difficult for the drivers, and they brought in the agency stuff, Robert. So here in the UK, it's not as common anymore. It's very difficult. It's only the big boys that are able to succeed. The driver with 1, 2, 3 lorries is very difficult. Life is very difficult for them. The people in charge don't want them to have a good life and make a profit, and yeah, so it's changed. I think it was in
At Robert7489 said,
2016.
systems get abused.
Yes, you're right. You're right, Robert. But so it's changed, and now you because if you had, which I was before, if you're a limited company driver back then, you can claim your fuel expense, the food you buy whilst you're working, you could have claimed it all as your expense. The clothing you buy, you could have claimed back as expense. But like I said, they realized that drivers were probably abusing of the system, and they got rid of it. So now it's very difficult to be a small company or a driver with one
At
lorry.
F-King-Trucking said, the company driver at the time could claim expenses, but now they can't.
Yes. It's the same here in the UK, so it's changed.
At John Hooker DC2VT. Welcome to my channel. At John Hooker DC2VT. Said. Howdy.
Hello, John. Good night. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing? The time here in the UK is currently 23:33. So about 27 minutes to midnight.
At Robert7489. Said. All related work expenses, but that doesn't include all living expenses. That's where the abuse starts. At F-King-Trucking. Said. I own the company, so everything is a deduction.
You're right, Robert. You're right. That's where that's where they were abusing it, and
At John Hooker DC2VT. Said. Good. Hope you are doing well. Seems like you are.
I am John. I'm always doing well when I'm in good company, you know. And you guys are good company. Thank you very much for being here. The night is much easier on me when I'm in good company. You are right, Robert. That's where things was going wrong, and that's why they got rid of it. So,
At
yeah.
John Hooker DC2VT. Said. AAAWWW. Shucks. At Robert7489. Said. Hi John from Texas. Did you ever catch those scorpions?
Люблю тебя, моя дорогая. Did you roast those scorpions, John? I'm telling you, the roasted scorpions are very good, at least the tail.
At John Hooker DC2VT. Said. Yes. Squished it.
This might just be a belief, or I don't know what, I don't know the word. I can't remember the word at the moment. But you know, if you got warts, on your fingers, some people got warts because in Belize we eat scorpions, because whenever you
At
got
Robert7489. Said. Taste like peanut butter, I believe. At F-King-Trucking. Said. The stars at night are big and bright.
Where is this, F-King? Are you having nighttime now? In Belize we eat this, well, at least this is like some sort of like a traditional medicine or bush medicine. If you've got warts on your fingers, or yeah, on your hands, you eat a scorpion tail, and it's meant to help with the warts going away. And I think it works because when I was a little boy, I did have some warts on my fingers, and after I ate the scorpion tail, not with the stinger, without the stinger, the warts did go away. So I'm not going to deny that it works. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe something else caused it, but at least that's a belief. You're meant to use the scorpion stinger to like pierce the warts and destroy the warts on your hand, on your fingers, and eat roast the tail, eat it, and it's meant to help.
At F-King-Trucking. Said. Not yet 6:41 p.m. here. I'm on the East Coast in Virginia.
Very nice, F. So you're living in Virginia, F-King? Because I don't think you mentioned before. I know you're from the USA, and your lorry driving and they damaged your lorry, but I don't remember where you were living.
Angelica-DC2VT said, "It was a small species, wouldn't satisfy your hunger, it'll just be a tease." At hippie420-Q4P, "Welcome to my channel." At hippie420-Q4P said, "I had warts go from my hands onto my lips when I was a kid, but I got rid of all when I was a kid at doctors."
Hello hippie, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing? That's awesome that you got rid of the warts.
King-Trucking said, "I have two homes, Virginia and Maine." At Robert7489 said, "Hi hippie." At hippie420-Q4P said, "Hi."
King, you're doing pretty good for yourself, mate. You're doing pretty good. Yeah, you should keep on doing the company trucking.
At Alfonso Milligan 9511, "Welcome to my channel." At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, hand pink waving, "Hi, Jose."
Hello Alfonso, good night. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing?
At Robert7489 said, "Hi Alfonso." At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, hand pink waving, "I'm good. H are you?" At John Hooker-DC2VT said, "My wife is from New Jersey. The first time she saw a scorpion, she freaked out."
I'm doing very well, Alfonso. Thank you very much for asking. So, oh, well, I'm guessing in New Jersey there's not scorpions in it. It's 24 north.
At F-King-Trucking said, "I have a 158-acre farm in Maine. Well, soon to be farm." At Robert7489 said, "I bet she did, John." Steve-Mod, "Jose, what time you finish tomorrow?"
Probably finishing about, I'd say about 9, 10 in the morning, Steve Mott. Are you heading off to get some sleep, Steve? F King, that's very nice, man.
At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, hand pink waving, "Hi, Robert."
I've got some land in Belize, not that much, about 50 acres. I want to start a bee farm, but
And Steve-Mod said, "We'll be soon, Jose, but enjoying the ride in your truck."
Cheers, mate. Cheers for being here. I'm a bit far away from starting the bee farm, probably a few years time when I've paid off my bills and I'm able to move away from the UK. I'll probably move back to Belize and do some beekeeping. That's the plan.
At F-King-Trucking said, "Awesome, I want to learn beekeeping."
Same as F King, same as. I'm going to be doing a live.
And John Hooker-DC2VT said, "There's nothing like fresh beef except for venison."
I meant to be doing a beekeeping live. It was supposed to be on Friday, but it might change, maybe on Thursday. I've got to call my friend tomorrow. He's got a few apiaries here in the UK, and he's also got a meadery, so he makes his own mead. His meadery is quite big. He sells the Tesco's here in the UK. So in the summer I usually go to help him harvest his honey. and learn a little bit
And
of
Steve Dashmont
beekeeping
said,
at the same
what you
time.
got in the truck tonight, Jose?
I've got chilled food, Steve. Probably yogurt and juices. Probably Yo Valley yogurts. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
And Steve Dashmont said, are you delivering to Sainsbury's again?
Yes, that's right, Steve.
KGF-1980. Welcome to my channel. And KGF-1980 said, hi from another trucker, currently on a bay having 24 pallets of sushi offloaded. And Robert7489
Hello, KGF.
said, the MAN getting past a lot tonight. At Alfonso Milligan 9511 said, and purple blue piece. Jose, I just stopped it to say hello, take care.
Cheers,
At
Alfonso.
Robert7489
Thank you very much.
said, good day, KGF.
Yeah, this man is pretty speedy, Robert. And I'm taking it easy. I'm probably could probably go a bit faster, but I'm taking it easy at the moment.
At F-Q-Trucking said, cool. Ask about the difference between vertical and horizontal hives. I think in the cold climate horizontal may be better, but I don't know.
I'm not sure about that. F King, maybe. Are there a lot of horizontal hives in America? Because
At Robert7489 said, sure someone hasn't put a pebble under the accelerator pedal.
no, I'm taking it easy, Robert. F King, there's this YouTube channel, Cayman Reynolds. I follow him, and he does a lot of good shows of. He's got lots of content about beekeeping in America. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Steph-08219. Welcome to my channel. At Steph-08219 said, Britain is gay.
Cheers for that, mate. Thank you very much. We're happy as hell. British people are very happy people. Thank you very much for that. We are definitely not sorry basement dwellers. 60 miles an hour so I can go faster.
At Robert7489 said, Britians are all happy.
That's right, Robert. Very happy people. KGF, I think KGF was the name of the fellow
At
trucker.
F-Q-Trucking said, that's funny.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, KGF, fellow trucker that was here a bit earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here. He was on the bay getting offloaded. Thank you very much.
And Steve Dashmont said, trolls are so funny.
Trolls are nasty little monsters. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. It's quite busy tonight. It's probably because earlier was Monday was
And John Hooker DC
bank holiday.
said, needs to back under the bridge. And Robert 7489 said, probably kids with no life.so. This makes the day.
I think everybody's trying to get to their destination now that yesterday was bank holiday. Lots of trucks on the road.
And Steve Dashmont said, very busy, Jose.
Yes,
At
yes.
Big F1878, welcome to my channel. At Big F1878 said, whereabouts are you, mate? I'm in the southeast. And John Hooker DC2VT said, go to IB. And Robert 7489 said,
M6.
hi Big F.
Big Gaff, currently on the M6. Just going past it is also I think also coming up to junction, looks like 1A of the M6. No, 10A, my bad. 10A. I'm not very familiar with the junctions.
At HD2000, welcome to my channel. At HD2000 said, Walsall near Birmingham. At Big F
Yeah, that's right.
1878 said, hello Robert mate, OM6 fair play mate. Safe travels my mate. And Steve Dashmont
Cheers,
said,
bro. Cheers.
bloody roadworks are the bane of my life. At Oliver Hardy-Q7H, welcome to my channel. At Oliver Hardy-Q7H said, hello. At F-King-Trucking said, that's light traffic from my point of view.
Hello, Oliver. How are you doing, my friend? So there's lots of roadworks in your road, F King.
At Oliver Hardy-Q7H said, good, thank you.
No school tomorrow, Oliver?
At F-King-Trucking said, say again. At Steve Dashmont said, roadworks for miles and nobody doing anything. They're a bloody joke, Jose.
You're right. They're probably sitting on phone. I didn't notice what they were doing. F King, I asked if there was a lot of roadworks on your road at the moment.
At Oliver Hardy-Q7H said, roadworks these days, OMG and no online lessons.
Okay, very nice, Oliver, very nice.
And Steve Dashmont said, work motorway is the M1, it's a bloody joke.
Yeah, they close off about 15 miles at a time.
F-King-Trucking
I'd work on
said,
200 meters.
always this time of year, snow is replaced with roadworks.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. You're right. Probably in the winter, a lot of hitting and bumping goes on the road, destroying the road, and yeah, I can see that makes sense. But here in the UK, it's always closed off. They close off about 15 miles of road and work on about 100 meters at a time, causing lots of delays. Or they've got like 25 people on the roadworks, but only 2 are working at a time. All the rest are on long breaks.
underscore music underscore channel dash D4D. Welcome to my channel. At house underscore music underscore channel dash E4D. Said. Baseball white cap out, immigrant. At Steve dash mod. Said. Roadworks are here to control drivers. I'm sure the government are behind it.
Probably.
At house underscore music underscore channel dash D4D. Said. It's just the housewoman, light skin tone, curly hair. At Deliver Hardy dash Q7H.
House music.
Said.
Thank you very much for being
Everywhere
here.
around where I am is closed due to HS2. And
What?
Steve dash mod. Said. Sorry you can't talk about it, my mistake, Jose. At house underscore music underscore channel dash D4D. Said. God is with you, madam, folded hands. At F dash king dash trucking.
House music.
Said.
Thank you very much.
Same here, especially at night. 3-lane road and the sign says 3 right lanes closed ahead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, most people on my channel, we all suffer from the same problems. Be it Mohammed in Pakistan, F King in the USA, or us here in the UK, we all have the same problem.
At house underscore music underscore channel dash D4D. Said. Drive safe, hurry up, people hugging.
Cheers, house music. Thank you very much for your support. Hope you're doing great. Where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me asking, house music? Here in the UK or somewhere else?
At Deliver Hardy dash Q7H. Said. Take care now, going to bed.
Cheers, Oliver. Have a good night, man. Take care.
At house underscore music underscore channel dash D4D. Said. We support Putin, Wolf Dogs Cross. At John Hooker dash DC2VT. Said. Have a good rest, Oliver. At Deliver Hardy dash Q7H. Said. You too.
House music. There are some people trying to save us from the globalists. Oh, Shaya. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, YouTube. Delete that.
At Steve dash mod. Said. They just like to say you're one of the most polite person I've had the pleasure to talk to.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, F King. Steve Mott. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I'm not Steve Mott. I've got to be. I am very well, yeah, you might be right. I'm very polite, but I don't like idiots. I don't like the trolls. They do get me angry, you know. But I've got to control my temper and my anger.
At Robert7489. Said. BRB. Nature calls. At Steve dash mod. Said. One day, Jose, we can meet up for something to eat. At John Hooker dash DC2VT.
Take your time,
Said.
Steve. Rob.
Sometimes it's really hard to.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard, Joe. That's right. Take your time, Rob. work looking tomorrow, Steve? Thank you very much for the offer, man. Thank you, I appreciate it.
At F-King-Trucking said, you need to learn code words like the Epstein crowd to keep the senses at bay.
Learn words like, can you please say again, F-King?
And Steve-Mott said, what is your favorite food, Jose?
My favorite food? Oh, I would probably say borscht. Steve, have you ever had borscht? It's very good. My wife makes the best. Maybe someday I can invite you over, Steve, to come and have some borscht at my place.
At F-King-Trucking said, mine is pizza. And Steve-Mott said, sorry, not heard of that. Can you explain what it is?
It's a beetroot soup made with beef. You can get it in the Eastern European restaurants, I'm guessing, here in the UK. But pizza is very good as well. Yes. Yeah, pizza.
And Steve-Mott said, RK sounds good to me. Look out.
Sounds good, Steve. Sounds good, mate. What's work looking like tomorrow, Steve? Is there work tomorrow? Thank you very much, everyone, for being live on British Roads. For being here with me, sorry.
Trucking said, and I like pineapple on mine. Waiting on the haters. And Steve-Mott said, yes, back to it tomorrow, Jose. Another full-on day. Wish it was another bank holiday. Tears of joy.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
And
Well,
Craig-Trick4288. Welcome to my channel. And Craig-Trick4288 said, hello, how's the trip going?
hello, Craig. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing? The trip's going pretty well. Probably about another hour to go in the trip. Coming off at junction 23 of the M6. Are you viewing from here in the UK, Craig? Sorry, I'm not sure if I got your name right. That's what it sounds like on the speech chat. F-King with the pizza stuff and the pineapple. That's what you like, mate? Go for it. Yeah, I've had pineapple on my pizza. Why not? Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At F-King-Trucking said, what's the max weight you can load legally?
The total overall weight of the lorry is got to be 44 tons. F King. And I should probably know the exact weight that can be loaded F King, but I don't. So I just know that whenever I get in my lorry, and if it looks like it's a bit overweight, I drive over the weigh bridge, and it's got to be under 44 tons. But for the job I do, I don't think our lorry ever gets near to 44 tons.
At F-King-Trucking said, that's heavy. Typical is 40 tons without permits.
Oh, really? I thought you guys in America would be more, because I'm guessing you probably got axle weight, yes? Because I've seen some of your road trains, they get pretty long.
And Craig4288 said, take care, get some rest soon, love your channel.
Cheers, Craig. Your support is greatly appreciated, man. Please subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I do live at least 5 times per week, 4 or 5 times per week. Mostly a nighttime driver. So where are you viewing from, if you don't mind me asking, Craig? Is it here in the UK?
And Craig4288 said, in from southeast England.
Cheers for the support, Craig. Southeast, so that's southeast of London. Okay, Kent. Kent, Dover.
At F-King-Trucking said, the average truck is 12,000 on steers and 34,000 on drives and trailer axles, that's pounds. And Cat and Dog Lover said,
Hello, Cat and Dog Lover. I hope your cat hasn't frightened you, or you haven't frightened your cat, woken you up. How are you doing? having a nightmare, or what's going on, cat and dog lover? Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And cat and dog lover said, "He didn't wake me up." And Vex Vanquish, welcome to my channel. And Vex Vanquish said, "How far up the A34 are you?"
Not on A34 Vanquish, I'm on the M5. I'm on M5 heading to Haydock. At about, I'm guessing it's about junction
And
14.
cat and dog lover said, "I was already awake."
Are you watching a movie, cat and dog lover?
And cat and dog lover said, "No, I'm watching you."
Cheers, cat and dog lover. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. You're very good.
And Deep Loki, welcome to my channel. And Deep Loki said, "Hi from actually not far from Haydock."
Hello.
And Vex Vanquish said, "What are you driving?"
I'm driving an MAN. And the person not far from Haydock, thank you very much for your
And
support.
F-King-Trucking said, "I have gauges on my dashboard that gives me axle weights. Very handy.
Yeah,
The scales are getting expensive."
very handy. That's very handy, F King, because I don't have any don't have any such gauges on my truck. I just
And cat and dog lover said, "You finally settled down."
yes, I have. And just inside the door, on the wall of the door arch, I'd say, there are the weights, the axle weights for the tractor unit, and then the trailer's got the plate. It's got a plate with the axle weight. So I think this trailer is like 8,000 kilos per axle. So it's about 24. Yeah, thinking about it.
And cat and dog lover said, "He."
F King, my trailer's got 3 axles, and each of them is, the maximum weight is 8,000 kilos, so that's about 24,000 kilos on the trailer. And the tractor unit is able to carry about, I know the main tractor axle is 11,500 kilograms. The lift axle is about 6,500 kilograms, I think, and the front
And Robert
axle.
7489 said, "Scales Aries on trucks are excellent. You can load to the max."
Yeah, we don't have those in the UK, so there's only in the depot or in the yard. There's a massive scale that you can drive over and make sure that none of your axles are overweight and the combined weight is not over 4,000 kilograms. And yeah, except for the BOSA, who are the traffic police. They've also got scales at locations in the motorway, so they drive in front of you and instruct you to follow them and take you to the scales and weigh your truck that way. But we don't have any gauges in the truck. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome back, Rob. Thank you very much.
At MG80888. Welcome to my channel. At MG80888. Said. Where are you heading to? At Robert7489. Said. You appear to be getting a lot of likes. At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. Lurking. At Robert7489. Said. Hi MG.
Welcome, NG. MG, thank you very much for being here. I'm heading to Haydock. You're right, Robert. It's my best performance so far. Best performance since starting my channel. By two or three likes, I think. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. It is greatly appreciated.
At Robert7489. Said. Really? Okay. Def-King-Trucking. Said. Tire squat can be a big indicator of weight.
Yes, you're right, F King. But like I said, we here in the UK, for my job, I haven't had college, and when I was a fuel tanker driver, I know we we're operating very close to the maximum weight for maximum
At
efficiency.
Robert7489. Said. What's the king? Not familiar with that terminology. At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. I'm gonna go bed.
Thank you very much, Cat and Dog Lover. You're a great supporter. I appreciate your support. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Speak to you soon. I'm glad to have you as a supporter, Cat and Dog Lover.
At Cat and Dog Lover. Said. Night.
Sweet dreams. Good night.
At Robert7489. Said. Bye Cat and Dog.
I think this is junction 15 of the M6 coming up. Yeah. I used to come this way a long time ago.
At F-King-Trucking said, "Light lad, the tire sidewalls are straight. Heavy loads, the bottom of the tire squats or bulges out.
Or you have a puncture." I didn't know what it meant, F King, but from the term tire squat, I thought it was that. But I also, like I said, I also thought, or it could be you have a puncture.
At F-King-Trucking said, "That's funny." At Robert7489 said, "Thought that I would have changed the tire, puncture."
I was thinking the same thing, Robert. Yeah, it's like, oh, you have a puncture. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here with me live on British Roads. The time here in the UK is 20 minutes past midnight, and I've just gone past junction 15 of the M6 motorway, heading to junction 23,
And
Haydock.
Robert7489 said, "Slow leaking valve."
Yes, yes.
At F-King-Trucking said, "You know you are overweight when the dual tires touch each other at the bottom."
Or the trailer bed is got a dip in it, a belly in it, then you know it's overloaded. So you said you've got 150 acres of land. It's gonna be a farm soon, F King. Is that like a cattle ranch you're gonna have, or what sort of farm is it gonna be?
At F-King-Trucking said, "For personal survival, cows, chickens, crops and such."
Okay, very nice, F King, very nice. Yeah, I should probably do something like that on my farm in Belize, not just the. Well, you know honey never spoils, right? So if I got a lot of honey, I could have food for 1,000 years. F King, are you Are you a trumper driver or a cross country? Do you sleep
At
up?
F-King-Trucking.
Do you sleep out in your cab?
And lots of mead. At James Woodall 5111. Welcome to my channel. At James Woodall 5111. Said. Hello sir. At Robert 7489.
Hello, James.
Said. Transport cops pulled me up one day, wanted to weigh me saying I definitely overweight. I had a puncture and they laughed watching me change a wheel. Pricks. At Robert 7489. Said. Good day, James.
Welcome, James. Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing?
At James Woodall 5111. Said. Good day, Robert. At Hippie420-Q4P. Said. It's interesting that you can run old diesel cars on veg oil.
I thought you had to do like some sort of conversion to the veg oil. I've watched some videos on YouTube about people using veg oil. You're right in the
At James Woodall 5111. Said. Doing well, thank you. Are you well rested?
yes, very well for now. Yeah, I'm a nighttime driver, so I'm okay. When I get to my destination, I'll probably get a few hours sleep. The return journey might not be ready, so I'll have to wait for it, and during that time I'll
At
get some sleep.
F-King-Trucking. Said. Yes, I do long haul. Typical trip 1,200 miles each way. I stay on the road weeks at a time. And Mark Littler 784. Welcome to my channel. And Mark Littler 784. Said. Pull into the nearest chip shop to fill up.
Oh, the chip shop have gone to sleep, man. They don't work as hard as I do. They're already in bed. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Robert 7489. Said. Hippie. There's a guy who goes around collecting cooking veggie oils from cafes and restaurants. He processes that so he can run his car. At Hippie420-Q4P. Said. Apparently some certain old Mercedes diesel cars work best on veg oil because they have a heater that heats the veg oil up so you don't need to do any conversions.
Really, I'm gonna get myself one of those diesel cars when especially when I go back to Belize, which is where I'm from. I've looked into it. That's why I said I've seen a few videos on YouTube about people doing it, but the ones that I've seen, they've had to do their own
At Robert 7489.
chemistry.
I seem to recall Virgin Airlines tested a flight on reprocessed cooking oils a few years back.
You probably got to get the right vehicle, which runs on the straight cooking oil.
At F-King-Trucking. Said. Trucks can't use that here. It avoids our fuel tax.
Yep. Somebody's got to get their cut. F King. Oh, you're pushing me, F King.
At Hippie420-Q4P. Said. But if you're not going to run it every day, then you will want to install a second fuel tank because it's not good to leave it for days if you're not using it.
Okay, that's good to know, Hippie. Probably you're the person I need to speak to get some very good information about this sort of stuff. F King, you're pushing me to let it out, man. I'm like Muhammad, I just want to let it out, but I gotta practice self-control.
At F-King-Trucking said, sorry.
Somebody's gotta get their cut, F King. They've got to get their pound of flesh.
And James Woodall 5111 said, Mohammed Jose.
Yeah, you're right. Muhammad is probably taking a beating in Pakistan more than me. That's why he's whinging and moaning so much.
At Robert7489 said, the naughty corner awaits you, Jose.lol.
Oh. You're right, Robert, you're right. Thank you for reminding me about the naughty corner. I'm gonna put a lid on it now.
At Hippie420-Q4P said, Ivy heard if you add some baked thinner to the veg oil, it will make the veg oil thinner, which is better for the car.
Yeah, I saw this guy in the Philippines or
At
in
F-King-Trucking said, we have tax on top of tax. It's crazy.
Well,
Pay all the money and we can't use all 3 lanes.
Well,
okay, I'll stone now.
At
Robert7489 said, I'm still in the naughty corner for suggesting Nightbot to Jason, I think. And James Woodall 5111 said, better go bed, nighty night. Hope your shift goes well.
James Vidal, thank you very much, mate. Have a good night, sweet dreams, and thank you very much for your support today. Speak to you soon. F King, they're taxing your tax, man. Yeah, I saw the video I saw on YouTube of this guy in Philippines or Vietnam somewhere.
And Robert7489 said, cheers, James. And Thumper4 Trump, welcome to my channel. And Thumper4 Trump said,
oh,
hello from Las Vegas.
hello, Mr. Las Vegas. How are you doing?
And James Woodall 5111 said, growing heart. And Robert7489 said, hi Thumper.
How are you doing, Thumper? How's life in Las Vegas?
And Thumper4 Trump said, great.
So, do you live in Las Vegas, or are you just having a big spend weekend or something like that?
And Thumper4 Trump said, I lived in Las Vegas 36 years. At F-King-Trucking said, I'll be nice, I promise trumpet.
Cheers, F King. we shouldn't fight amongst each other for this is it's a tactic called divide and conquer, you know. I think if more of the population would realize this is the tactic they're using, in trouble, you know. But yeah, divide and conquer, divide and rule, it's called.
At F-King-Trucking said, enough said.
So where you living? Are you still living in Las Vegas, Thumper? Because you said you lived for 30 years, I think it might have been. Roadworks. 3 right lanes closed. So it's pretty much a mirror image of your road, F King. 3 right lanes closed.
And Thumper for Trump said, I was a food distributor to all chefs on the strip.
Very nice, very nice. So are you retired now?
And Thumper for Trump said, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you very much for being here, Thumper. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And Thumper for Trump said, my son drives over the road now.
Over the road? Where is over the road, if you don't mind me asking?
At F-King-Trucking said, I lost my air conditioner in Vegas one summer, 129 degrees outside. Talk about a hot box.
Never been to Las Vegas, but maybe someday I can go lose my money, all my YouTube earned money for a weekend.
Little 784 said, Trump, Biden, Netanyahu, Putin not retired though. And Thumper for Trump said, open the road meets from state to state across the country.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for that information.
And Thumper for Trump said, over the road means he drives from Las Vegas to Denver, Colorado and back.
Okay. Is that the only place he goes? Denver, Colorado? Because F King is a driver and he goes everywhere. So yeah, I spoke to my brother about.
Thumper for Trump said he lives in his truck and comes home on weekends.
Okay, trumper. Here in the UK we call it a trumper. Not trumper, but trump.
At F-King-Trucking said, Thumper, what lane do you run? I do East Coast north to south now. At Robert7489 said, Tramper.
That's right. Cheers, Robert.
At Bex_69. Welcome to my channel. At Bex_69 said, Evening Jose and Robert.
Hello. Good evening. Good night. Good morning, Bex. How are you doing? Welcome and thank you very much for being here.
At F-King-Trucking said, East to west runs don't pay squat. North south much better. At Robert7489 said, Hi Bex.
Why is that, F King? Why does east to west not pay but north to south?
At JME410. Welcome to my channel. At JME410 said, Ahoy Trodlo, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Hello, Jamie.
At Thumper for Trump
Welcome
said,
and thank you very much for
Have a
being
great
here.
drive, stay safe.
Cheers, Trumper. Have a good day. Thank you very much for your support. How are you doing, Bex? No work tomorrow? Or are you up and going now?
At Bex_69 said, In good going Ireland tomorrow night, so staying up now. Sleep in the day, then jump the ferry.
Oh,
At Robert7489
understood.
said, Did you have a good break? Think you were biking down in the South Bex.
I hope I haven't gone past my junction. Kind of lost track of where I am.
At Bex_69 said, Ride was amazing, went to a lovely pub in Dolverton with my son. And Dave Teamer, welcome to my channel. And Dave Teamer said, I like trucking, I like to truck, if you don't like trucking, tough love. At F-King-Trucking said, Trains carry a bunch, and lots of the big carriers run that lane. Lots of trucks to available loads. That's the east to west. Produce out of California pays good now, but that's seasonal.
Okay, okay. A person that loves trucks and trucking, welcome and thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. Bex, does your son also have a bike? Or did he was a pillion rider?
At Robert7489 said, like and subscribe guys.
Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
At Robert7489 said, trucking stream, no politics please. At F-King-Trucking said, time to go, dinner time, be safe driver, till next time.
Cheers.
Fun to chat with you.
Cheers, F King. Your support is greatly appreciated. Really. Enjoy your dinner. And see you around. Speak to you sometime soon.
At Robert7489 said, cheers King, have a good one mate.
I hope I haven't gone past my junction because I kind of lost track of where I am, and seems like I'm going a bit too far. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Robert7489 said, lost again Jose, non a calderage a guide dog I suppose.
Maybe not, maybe not. I don't remember going over the bridge, so yeah, I might have just lost track, but haven't gone past the junction. Oh well.
At Robert7489
It happens.
said, only teasing lol.
No worries, Rob, no worries. That's okay. No hard feelings. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Your support is greatly appreciated. M53, junction 7 to 5 closed. I'm not going that far, I think.
At Robert7489 said, that is not unusual. Nightbound tripping sometimes I couldn't recall if I went through a town.
You're right, Robert. You're right. You're right. I thought it was only me it happened to. And there was that roadworks. I paying
And
attention.
Max_69 said, Jose, where you trying to go? And Cat and Dog Lover said, Yo.
Trying to get to
And Robert7489 said, Serious.
Haydock.
Many a time that occurred.
Trying to get to junction 23 of the M6 Haydock. So here's
And Max_69 said, Oh, okay.
no, I'm just at junction 19. I'm still far away. It's just I got too carried away to the got deep into the chat. Wasn't paying attention to the road signs, the junctions.
And Cat and Dog Lover said, Hello.
Hello, cat and dog lover. Can't get no sleep. Well, thank you
And
very much for being here.
Robert7489 said, Hi again, Cat.
Past Knotsford, I think it was. Cat, Jason's not here.
And Mark Littler784 said, Need to place some distinctive features along roads to make your location more obvious.
Yeah, it's got the junction markers. I just didn't. I just stopped paying attention to them. I was too carried away into the speech. Into the chat.
And Cat and Dog Lover said, I never said he was. And Steve Dashmont said, Are you at Leicester missed your comment, Jose?
No, Knotsford. Gone past Knotsford, junction 19 of the M6. Actually, I'm very far away from you, Steve. It says 62 miles to Leeds, so that's a whole hour and
And
50.
Steve Dashmont said, I know where you are now, Jose.
About an hour and 10 minutes away.
And Cat and Dog Lover said, I fell asleep for a bit, I am just woke up.
Thank you very much for the like. And you seem to sleep like a cat and dog lover. You wake up very easily.
when I can't sleep. And Robert7489 said, I remember a night I had to go to a farm lane. Only directions were turn right at power pole number whatever. And I stopped at about 20 power poles, I think, to check the number. Lol.
That sounds like a long night, Robert. That's a very good direction as well. Power pole.
And Mark Littler 784 said, need to place some large illuminated animals along motorways to help you remember where you are and break up the monotony.
Yeah. Nighttime is very monotonous.
And Robert 7489 said, frustrating. Daylight would have made it a little easier.
Where in is this in Tasmania, Robert, that you were driving at that time?
Littler 784 said, gets light at 4 a.m. in the UK in early June.
4 a.m. Yeah.
And Robert 7489 said, yes, doing harvest work. We got some real odd directions. One field officer who gave directions didn't know his left from right.
Hopefully I don't come back in time to meet that. There's roadworks there. I'm pretty sure the last time I was here there was roadworks around here as well. And I come back about 2 weeks later and it's still roadworks at the same place. So 4 a.m. in June, a month to go, and I'll have daylight at 4 in the morning. When I started my YouTube channel, I changed up my schedule. I've been working night times for about 5 years, and I thought my subscribers and my viewers wouldn't be interested in seeing me driving along at night. So I changed it over to days. But if I had known, I wouldn't have screwed up my schedule and my life that much. I would have just stayed on nighttime driving. I've had very good reception from the nighttime driving, the viewers. So thank you very much, everyone.
And Robert 7489 said, like and subscribe, guys.
This is the bridge I was telling you about, Robert, that I said I didn't remember going over the bridge. So this is it. Thank you very much, everyone, for viewing live on British Roads. Time here in the UK is currently 1 minute to 1 in the morning.
And Mark Littler 784 said, those traffic cones can be rather brainwashing with headlights constantly flashing off them.
But it's much easier driving at night.
And Bex_69 said, I drove back home 2 hours ago, took my daughters to cinema and made a roast today. And Robert7489 said, Jose, nighttime phone into radio stations always popular for those who can't sleep.
Yes, you're right, Robert. So I need them to forget about the radio stations and come to live on British Roads, so that Bex can tell us what she cooked. Did you see a roast dinner, Bex? What movie did you watch at the cinema?
And Robert7489 said, spot on, Jose.
Someone told me that whenever they're in bed and they can't sleep, they come on over to my channel and looking at the road at nighttime and with the white marker flashing.
Said,
Helps.
yeah, it was banging. Okay, sign. We watched Devil Wears Prada too.
Very nice. Supposedly my channel helps them to go to sleep. It's very relaxing. So spread the word, people. My channel helps people to go to sleep. Well, I'm glad you had a good day, Bex. Hopefully you have a good trip over to Ireland once again.
And Robert7489 said, I think also the white noise.
Yes, you're right.
Bex_69 said, yeah, me to lol going to my new favorite farm on edge of Dublin.
What is the
And Mark Littler 784
what is on the
said,
farm, Bex?
was it a smoky bear that went past?
Smoky beer. I'm not sure, Mark. What is a smoky beer? And
Robert7489 said, policeman. And Mark Littler 784 said, cop car. And
No.
Scorpion-S96. Welcome to my channel. And Scorpion-S96 said, how far are you away from Liverpool?
I'm coming up the junction 23.
Max_69 said, cows, chicken, goats, sheep, and two of the sweetest people that ever graced the earth. And
Oh,
Robert7489 said,
very nice, Bex.
evil Cable, a motorbike cop.
No, here in the UK, I can't complain about our cops, really. I've never had any bad treatment. I've known, I spoke to some people, and it seems to me, I don't want to offend anybody or speak about what I don't know about, but it seems like in America the cops are not like, but I can't say the same thing about the cops here in the UK. I cannot say a bad thing about the cops here in the UK. They're very helpful, very respectful. Like I said, I've never had any bad treatment, reception, any sort of bad thing I can say about the cops here in the UK. So I'd say we here in the UK, we love our cops, I would say. There are probably people here in the UK that don't like the cops, but those are probably the bad eggs that don't like the cops. Junction 23. This is my junction. I might be wrong, and like I said, please forgive me if I am overstepping and talking about what I don't know. But to me, it seems like the cops in America are more militaristic. They've got sort of like a more militaristic training. Hard to differentiate between soldiers and police in America, whilst here in the UK it's different. In my opinion, I might be wrong. Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. Evil Knievel, motorbike cops. Okay, cheers for that, Robert. I didn't get that earlier.
At MS-KP3CZ. Welcome to my channel. At MS-KP3CZ. Said. Sasquatch from Canada says good evening, eh? And Mark Littler784. Said. Just have to watch getting charged for clean air zones and then forgetting to pay.
Sasquatch, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your support. The person about the clean air charge,
At
well,
Robert7489 said, Jason was going to the Lincoln Truck Show at the weekend. Hope he got some bids.
Robert, I spoke to him on one of the live stream, and I think he said he wasn't going anymore because he was going to do some cattle ranching. He does have a friend who's got loads of cattle, and he needs all the help he can get, so he's going to go help his friend. He gave up on the truck show. Thank you very much for the like. Your support is greatly appreciated.
At Robert7489 said, okay, fair enough.
MS Sasquatch from Canada, thank you very much for your being here. Thank you very much for your support.
At Robert7489 said, Himers, like and subscribe, guys.
This is it. I'm getting to Haydock.
At Robert7489 said, far away, Jose.
Far away? No, just about 5 minutes away.
At Robert7489 said, I can go for my speed walk now.
Thank you very much for your help, Robert. It is greatly appreciated, really. Enjoy your walk, and speak to you sometime soon. I'll probably wait around, I'm not sure, here for a couple hours, and then I'll get going again. I'll end the live when I am about to get into the yard. And thank you very much, everyone who supported me, everyone who joined the live, everyone who will watch my video in the future and give me a like. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy your day.
And Marketler784 said, at least you won't get crushed in the rush.
Not yet, not yet. That's the good part about driving at night. Apart from the road works, there's not as much traffic, there's not as much
At Robert7489 said,
people to deal
cheers,
with.
driver. I'll be back in an hour.
Cheers, Rob.
I will keep an eye out. 57 likes must be your record now. Cheers, Jose.
That's right, Robert, that's right.
At John Hooker-DC2VT said, howdy again.
Hello, John, how are you doing? Yeah, last time I came here I took the wrong turn and I had to turn around, so I'm just making sure that I am going down the right way. I think it looks like it.
At Robert7489 said, bye, John.
Bye, Robert, take care, mate. Speak to you soon.
At Shape290 welcome to my channel. At Shape290 said, good morning, Jose, just subscribed, respect, from Dublin, Scissors Shamrock thumbs up.
Shay, thank
And
you very
Captain
much.
Trevor said, back. At John Hooker-DC2VT said, our supper and about to crash and burn.
Thank you very much for subscribing, Shay. Your support is greatly appreciated. I'm about to end my live stream, but I'll be back out
Is that SSO?
in a few hours. Is that
And Mark Littler 784
SO?
said, Runcorn seems to have brilliant road signs.
It's near yeah, it's Runcorn is not far from here, but I think it was a few junctions down, 1 or 2 junctions from where I turned off. I used to go to Runcorn a long time ago when I used to drive for another truck company. I used to go to the docks around that way. Yeah, so I'm here now. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, day, wherever you are in the world. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
And Mark Littler 784 said, good morning.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mark. Thank you very much for your support.